Hello, today I have to be your narrator as Ethan traveled to Off the Wall Trampoline for his friend Casey's 6th birthday party. Now, the reason I'm narrating instead of you hearing the wonderful sounds of kids laughing and screaming and being crazy is because they have music playing in the background. Just to let you know what's going on right here, Ethan had to put some special socks on that you rent when you go there. So it's pretty cool. And they have, as you saw in the beginning there, they have tons of video games. And, of course, the huge trampoline area with the cool little sidewall trampolines that they can jump off of. I imagine their insurance is probably outrageous. But nonetheless, the kids have an absolutely spectacular time. So they play music, though, in the background. And as you know, any music that is playing on one of my videos gets immediately flagged for an intellectual infringement, as if that is what is making this video. So they flag it, and I can't use it, and this and that, and the ninjas come and get me. The bottom line is these people have gotten real crazy with worrying about their music being used. It's like in the background. And I guess if the music is an integral part of the video, but it's a background, you can barely hear it. It's not even my choice that it's playing. In fact, the music's terrible that they play. But I mean, the kids probably like it. It's pop music stuff, which isn't really for me, especially the stuff nowadays. Anyway, so back to what's going on here. As you can see, these little goblins love jumping around like maniacs on the trampoline. This place is basically like a giant kids hamster wheel. If you need your boy or daughter to be tired, I suggest going here. It's probably better with friends, though, because I imagine going all by yourself gets boring, and they won't be quite as active. So if you go with friends, they chase each other around and so forth, as you can see. So Ethan was mentioning that he wanted to have his birthday party there next year. I'm not sure. Oh, so now you can see we transitioned over to this dodgeball area. They actually have dodgeball games that they play on the trampolines, which is spectacular, especially with the politically incorrectness of Ethan got hit there, of dodgeball. How did that become politically incorrect? You can't play dodgeball, oh my god, because somebody's going to get hit with a ball and get out. I don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, but they don't care. They have it here, and they got some kid that works there that kind of referees and doesn't do a very good job. The bigger kids are cheating and going cross, but it's all about having a good time, and they certainly had a good time. Oh, yeah, the referee got him. Get out, you butt. These, they throw the ball and bean each other. I mean, they're not allowed in that middle area, right? There was one big kid that just constantly was in that middle area cheating. And the ref should have said, hey, man, stay on your own side. Oh, there's Shay. He's one of our neighbors. He just got bonked in the head with a ball. And, Jesus, the exercise they get. Can you imagine? They just sit there for hours bouncing on those trampolines, throwing the balls and running around. It's just the perfect to get your boy tired place. You gotta love it. And you see every single one of the kids has a big giant smile on their face all the time. There's a lot to be said for that. Disney and all that, you look around and a lot of people don't have smiles on their faces. Wait 2 hours in line. I mean, how can you have a smile on your face? So sometimes it's good to go to these little local places and have a good time instead of spending $1 billion standing in line like a sardine or a sheep. I mean, golly. Oh, see, that was the cheating. Did you see that kid in the middle? Hey, he was even on their side. Look at him throwing that ball, that cheater. goodness. Anyway, well, while I get to narrate, I sneak in little stuff, for Ethan. I get to tell him how much I love him. He's like 6 years old here, 6.5, and I'm lucky. I am a lucky father that I get to say that I wouldn't change a thing about my son. He is just like everything I could ever want in a son. He's just handsome and fun. He's got the best little personality. He's just does everything I love. So if you ever did get this far, Ethan, while we're watching you play Bombardment, I want you to know, when you're probably watching this maybe in 20 years, because I doubt you're going to watch it sooner and you get bored of it. In fact, I don't know if you'll ever listen this far through it. You'll be like skipping around and like, oh, boring. But if you ever did listen this far, and perhaps I'm not even there anymore, you can hear me, your papa, and you know how much your papa loves you. And every time I give you a hug and I squeeze you and I capture you, it's just your papa loving you more. I love you so much, and you make me proud. I mean, you're not going to be a pro football player. I ain't worried about that. I doubt you're going to be a rocket scientist, but you certainly are the coolest little guy I've ever met. There's a lot to be said for that. So I certainly hope you do good in life too. If you listen to this in 20 or 30 years, I hope you got your degree and you're contributing to society. Hopefully a society that's still doing well. I can't believe how much video I took of you guys playing Bombardment. The heck? Oh, there's Noah. Now Noah's in his class in first grade. You see him. They're not as good of friends though. I think he hangs out with Casey a little bit. Oh, all right. So I transitioned now out of the Bombardment, the dodgeball, and this place is crazy. So they got like playgrounds. I think this playground's more for the little kids, but of course these knuckleheads make some fun out of it anyway. Running around like crazy. I can't even imagine what kind of conversations these crazies have. Little kid crazy conversations. Absolutely nuts. What are they doing? So let's see. Oh, here we are, back to the video games. I have a feeling, I remember cutting this up. I probably took like 30 minutes of raw video and cut it down to like 12 minutes. I probably should have cut down more, but I can't help myself. I'm going through it and I'm like, heck with it. Then I realized I have to narrate it because of this music. I'm like, wow, I get 12 minutes of where I get to ramble and insert super secret messages. Super secret messages that only my son would ever get to, because nobody else on the planet is going to listen to this far. And to be honest with you, he won't probably either. So, what super secret message am I going to leave today? Super secret. What can it be? Well, in other super secret messages I talked about doing well in life. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you one thing. This is really important. It's probably going to be too late by the time you listen to this. But in this day and age, the most important thing you can do is minimize your mistakes. Every time you make a mistake in life, it has the potential to knock you down a notch in how well you're doing in the world. So a bigger mistake, obviously, killing somebody or getting some girl pregnant when you're in high school, things like. I don't mean to compare the two because one is obviously far worse. But that said, you understand what I mean. Mistakes, a DUI. I mean, these are terrible mistakes. Domestic violence. Oh, come on, don't beat your girlfriend. And don't let her beat you either. But don't fight back. Don't get into fights with your girlfriend. Don't have a girlfriend. They're annoying. Don't let any girls bring a toothbrush over to your house. Unless she's really wealthy. And even then, it's not a good plan, because let's just say you hook up with some... How did I switch subjects? Anyway, well, as long as I'm on the subject, let's say you meet some girl and she's got like this real rich dad, and he scores you this nice job with his company. You're beholden to him. Do things on your own merit. Don't be reliant on other people. You're setting yourself up for doom anytime you have to rely on others. So the key is, don't make mistakes. And by the way, I'm not being a hypocrite. I made mistakes, and I was ignorant. I didn't listen to people. So the less mistakes you make... Oh, I'm almost done. The less mistakes you make, the more opportunities you'll have. You can always get education. You can always get a degree. But mistakes, they're the things that block you from getting good things and doing it. Keep your credit good. Oh my God. I mean, believe how important it is to keep your credit good. I mean, as far as your finances and so forth. These two knuckleheads doing on this movie thing. Look at them vibrating. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, you look around, you see guys that have these menial jobs and maintenance guys. I mean, it's a good, hard, honest work. But, I mean, wouldn't you rather, be living on the intercoastal and having tons of money than living in, low-income housing? It's all about making good decisions. You gotta make good decisions. Don't be hedonistic. Don't make spur of the moment what makes me happy now. And certainly don't do stupid stuff, like stealing things. And don't let your friends talk you into dumb things. I'm starting to run out of time here. So I'm going to have to, I don't want to say cut this short, because I certainly did not cut it short.